welcome. Hello. Yeah, welcome guys to another stream, Forex Trading Live from 8 AM London time. Monday to Friday with me, Peter Crow. Stats so far, we finished for the month at up $669 for the month of April. We still got a 100% win rate, monthly win rate, as in we're profitable every month this year so far. And then, yeah, let's go straight into it for another top down, another day's trading. Grab a cup of tea. Let's get a top down done. And let's see what the crack is, see what's going on today. Hopefully, we'll keep coming down into some better ranges. Okay, so, let me get my tunes on. Just playing on SMG. Come on. I don't know why that's not playing. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's go straight into a top down then, guys. So we're going to look at gold first, okay? So we start off on the monthly and we'll work our way down the time frames. That works. There you go. Okay, we're on. I can't actually hear it when it comes out the computer. That's my head in. But anyway. Right, monthly. So the monthly closed heavily bearish. Okay, now we haven't had any structure yet and we haven't broke out. So this monthly candle can still do anything it wants to do, in my opinion. Okay, it can still push further bearish. It could flip to the upside. It can do anything. Okay, so it doesn't really give us much. So we've got to go down the time frames. So we come down to the weekly, and what's the weekly showing us? Well, I was saying this for about a month. I don't think we can drive up without retesting this level. Okay, and look exactly what happened. I was saying that. I said it on this candle, I said it on this candle, and I said it on this candle. I don't think we can carry on to fill the range without tapping this. So the thing what we've got now is, this is our weekly range here, right? And we close back into the area, so therefore we should be coming up to fill the rest of the range of 5014. But I didn't think we could get up there without tapping this level. We've now tapped that level. So this is going to be a decision making level. What is the weekly going to do? Now we've closed twice bearish on the weeklies. But I was hoping we would get a weekly close back below, because then we could continue with sells to the downside. Top wick, flip to come and break the lows. But we didn't get that. Okay, we tapped this level and sort of rejected from it. So what can this weekly do now then? Well, this is what's difficult, because we technically haven't broke below this level yet. And I would probably need a break below that level on the weekly in order to take sells. But we haven't done it. So this weekly at the moment can still do anything. It could close down here where it's at now. Therefore, we're going to consolidate for the rest of the week. Even though it's Tuesday. I don't think that's going to happen. But we could still do that, where we just mess about here and we end up closing respecting. Or we could break out to the downside, or we could even flip to the upside. Anything can happen on this weekly. So that means we're going to have to come down the time frames, and that means the trade itself is already starting off pretty weak at the moment, because when every time frame's lined up, it's a highly probable trade. So what do we see on the daily then? So we have got a daily range here. This is a daily level. We've broke out to the downside. So the range the daily is in, even though this is the weekly range, the range the daily is in, the next level is here. My next level is 4374. Okay. So could we see this daily? Is this just the top wick of the daily in order to flip to the downside to fill the rest of the range? Well, we've got to flip back onto the weekly to check. So if we flip back onto the weekly and go, okay, well, what did price do in these areas before? Well, yes, price does come down to these levels, but it's only ever happened twice. One coming from the heights, and the other one is a rejection and a pullback. So it doesn't give us that much confidence that we need to come and tap these levels. We've got no top wick on that weekly either. So this could catch us out, right? Now, you could also go, well, if I put a sell stop underneath the daily, now if the daily does flip, then it's highly probable that we're coming down to fill the rest of the range. Well, yes, potentially that's what you could do. But you could easily get, you think if that weekly is going to flip to the upside to continue to fill, then you're going to get a daily bullish close here, aren't you, today? We're going to have a daily bullish close, and then that'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and that would be the weekly. If we got that, that would be the weekly flipping to the upside and pushing to fill the rest of the range. Now, I'm not sure we're going to get that, but what I am sure of, if we do get a fake out back into this area on the daily like that, then I am interested in buys up. Okay, I am interested in buys up, but at the moment, we in this lower range. Are we going to flip to the downside? We could get sell stops underneath, or we could wait for closures below. So it's a bit tricky at the moment. So it means we're going to have to come down the time frames to see what the time frames are doing. Okay, so we come down to the 4 hour. Where's the 4 hour ranges? So for me, this is a 4 hour range here, and we haven't tapped this level yet. Okay, we haven't had a retest of this level. I'm not sure we need one though, because we grab liquidity. That's more than enough liquidity to break all the lows, which we've done. What you could do is, if you got a forward close back above here, you could be interested in taking the buys up to fill the rest of the range at 4573. But you would need a bottom wick tapping the previous support at 4539. That's what I would need. That's all we've got, looks like. So the 4 can do anything. The 4's in the lower range still. This 4 could flip to the downside easy. We've got 2 hours left of it. 3, 2. See where these movements are. Don't fit the best of it. I'm smacking up a few zones, guys. Stand by, stand by. See, I would see that's probably my 1 hour zone there. That is my 1 hour zone. And then that there. Tell you what, if this one got no bottom wick on it, two's got no bottom wick. Three's got, 30's got no bottom wick, 15's got no bottom wick. 5, we might have missed it. We've got a potential wing back sell here, right? But only because currently the 4 hasn't broke into the range yet. So the 4 hasn't broke in yet. Like, we haven't had a fake out as of yet. Okay. How far can this 4 push? Well, this 4 can push pretty far, to be honest, but there's 2 hours left of it. So we're basically saying that, well, we're in the previous range. Could we see this 4 flip into the downside? And if so, it's going to have to happen with these next 2 1-hour candles, because there's only 2 hours left. We had a nest play. See how you respected, and then you closed bearish, and then you've faked out back in. So I could probably see if this 2 does flip, you should be coming to tap 4539. So could we take that if we do flip? And if we don't flip, not a bother. So 1, 2. We might be getting in soon, guys, so stand by. Tap, rejection. They haven't closed as of yet. What do I want to see here? 15 no bottom wick, 30. 30 can flip. The 15 closes above. Could that be our get out? Let me see where these 15 ranges are. So the 15's broke out. Okay, so this first swing back, I'm not sure I'm going to take this. Take the second one. Where's this closed at? This 15. It's a messy area, really. See, the 4 could come and fill the range, but the issue you've got is the previous 4 still here, 4539. So is this 4 going to flip to the downside? That's the question. And if it is going to flip, it's likely to flip for me either here or here. So it's a case of, are we willing to get in on it? 30's already give us, the 3 hours already give us a steep bottom width. The 3 hour did break back into the range, but you have got a minor support level here where you've tapped and rejected. We did break the lows beforehand. What's this 2 gonna do? I think I'd rather wait for a 15-minute close. I'm just not convinced with this 15-minute range. It doesn't. It's not the best of ranges, really. So when we come up, there's a 15-minute range around 4522. Did we? I think we closed above that, didn't we? Let's get rid of this one. So we closed above that. You've got all this mess here where the 15s come straight through to these levels. I don't know whether I like that, guys. We might have to. I think if anything, that wing back area, or if we get 15-minute bearish close, I don't even know whether I would take that. This. So if we can keep pushing without a pullback, I'll be looking at 4564 for wingback sells. 15's broke out at the minute. I think we'd need a 15 close back into the range, even though the range is a bit all over the place. This one didn't quite make it. But even that's not the best, really. What's the next candle to close? So the 30 is the next candle to close, right? 30 is the next candle to close. See, I would be interested in buys up if this candle opened up and pulled back first. Then I could have buy stops above for the flip. But it's opened up, no bottom wick, and pushed up first. So that's not ideal. So where do we want this 30 to close? It can do anything. It can drive right back up here. The next rejection area is around 4564. So technically, there's nothing we can do. If this 30 can come and tap this, yes, I'll be in it. So I will have a wing back sell from here, but I would really like this 30 to tap it. And we can't be doing any pullbacks at the minute. This is the right mess, this. For you guys, I've just got to. The only thing I've got is this wing back sell, but this I'd really like this 30 to tap it. That's what I want to look like. So you've got this level on the one, right? So we've got this level on the one, which it looks like we've sort of kind of broke out to the upside. minutes left. So what we could do is if the one closes like this and I get a pullback to tap previous support and the no top wick, I will then have a buy stop above. But there's nothing stopping this as well, faking out back into the downside, where we could take the sellers if we get the fake out. Yeah, I think we're going to have to wait. I think we're going to have to wait. So it's really, guys, and first day back really after bank holiday. Have a look at NAS while we wait. There's not much we can do here. So let's have a quick look at NAS, see if that's a bit cleaner. So top down on NAS, monthly is very, very bullish. Look at the size of that candle. The size of that candle. Okay. Then we've opened up with no bottom wick. The previous candle's got no top wick, but doesn't really mean much on the monthlies, but that is disgusting. Weekly got a bottom wick. Looks like we flipped bullish down to the daily. We did get a bearish daily close, which doesn't mean much again until we get some structure. Look, that was bearish and we carried on. That was bearish, we carried on. Two bearish, we carried on. So until we get some structure and break the lows, this means nothing. Daily, so we're going to go up and down the time frames. You see, go all the way down to the 2, down to the 1. So we have got a range here, which we haven't broke above yet, but we did break a low, so we have got liquidity to now break the highs. So are we going to continue, or are we going to reject around here? I think we need to wait to see what the hourly does. To be honest, you could even have that zone around there, and the previous hour was respecting. So what could this hour do? So I think if we get a bearish close on the hour, the 2 has stopped short. Oh, not very nice. It's all not very nice, guys. It's not ideal. What's the 15's done? So there's my 15-minute zone there. I think if we can get a 15 close below and I get a top wick, I might take a sell on it. That would be the hourly flipping to the downside, which could come as far as these levels. 1 hour. 33 minutes left of this hour. So if this hour is going to flip, then there's 2 15-minute candles left. So if the 15 does close below this level, you've got 2 15-minute candles left, and you get a top wick to get down, and that would be the hour flipping So if the 15 closes below, I think I'll take it. Take it. Minutes left of it, but it really depends on this 30. What's this 30 going to do? Because you ideally want this 30 close respecting. You have got sort of two of the levels. Where do these pop to? Bloody hell. What are you gonna do, 30? So is the 15 closing now? Left of the 4. Can we see this 4 flipping? Daily. Can we see the daily flipping? Is this just the top wick of the daily? Or do we need to break the highs? 3. Two haven't filled the range. But it hasn't got bottom wicks. 30's closed. 15's closed. I need a top wick, guys. If I can get a nice top wick. I'm not sure we're going to get much of a top wick though. It's going without us. If I can get a top wick to retest this level, I'll have a sell stop underneath. And if we do flip, it's highly probable we should be coming to tap 27753. We'll go risk free there. But relying on whole PM to see if we can drive straight through. That's what we will look at. Get this pullback. Yeah, man. I need to come and retest this level off the 15. I need to rule out a fake out basically. Right there, this level might actually be this level. There he hasn't like filled the range. That's what worries me with it though. Okay, so now I'm gonna have a sell stop. If this does flip, it's highly likely it's gonna come at least 27753. But here's the thing: it's unlikely that it's gonna flip. Okay, stops for me, I think would just be the high. You could probably go the high, the previous 15. I wouldn't be interested there, so I'm gonna have a sell stop. Right, so I've got a sell stop on under the 15. This 15 has to flip though. If it doesn't, then we delete. This will be our take partial to break even. See what happens. Two, seven, seven. Two. And full TP is 27685. So it's unlikely it's going to get activated, but if it does, then we should be coming down to 27753. But if the 15 closed bullish, we're just deleting. Okay.
All right.
Good morning, Andre.
Good morning, mate.
How you doing, mate?
What's happening?
Yeah, fucking not much. I won't lie. We've got a sell stop on mind underneath this 50 on the NAS, but I was just saying it's unlikely it'll get activated, but if it does, it's highly probable that you're coming to tap at least 27753 with a chance of it coming down to 27685. But I think it's unlikely it's going to flip this 15 and we're going to be deleting. He's our wing back area. We did have a wing back area on here, which I am debating whether to get in on. But it's not the best like today, Andre. No way, Jose. Are How have you been getting on?
Oh, good. I had a good morning, so I think I'm done for the day.
Oh, nice.
I took that on NAS. It was a 15-minute breakout.
The buys up.
Yeah, buys
Yeah.
up, and then I closed basically at the top of the previous 2 weeks there.
This one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then so there was futures and Forex.
Nice.
So I'm happy with that.
Very nice. Yeah, I missed
So,
that. I've been at gold. Gold's not looking the best light today.
Yeah, there was one opportunity on gold that I logged on just too late for.
Yeah.
I logged on and I saw it, and then then it went. But that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, gold's a bit.
It is. It's a bit all over. But
Yeah.
we are after a bank holiday, first day of the week. See what the week's like.
Yeah, you had a good day off.
Yeah, it was lovely. Proper chilled. Went to a big car boot. I love a good car boot, Do you do car boots over there? Car boot sales.
There we go. Right now I've got you on TikTok as well. I can see your face.
Got me dreads back in, Andre. Look at them beauties.
Fantastic. Yeah, awesome.
Tell you what, I'm having to fight the women off now.
Oh my God, yeah.
Good.
Emma. Is it Emma, right? What's your mate's name again?
Emma.
Emma.
Yeah.
Does she have a stick ready?
Yeah. She has to. You can't blame them though. They're not made out of wood, are they?
No. They're only human.
They're human. I can't help it if I was gifted with these handsome good looks. Oh, but yeah, over that was nice and chill. Look at this pumping now. So this is not happening, this guy. So I think we're going to delete this.
It's pumping. I was on stream with Trader Tom as well just now before I joined you. So I literally just exited a DAX position that we were well in profit, and just after we exited, it pushed up now, similar to NAS now as well.
Yeah.
But that's fine. It was a cheeky little 2-to-1.
Yeah.
Almost.
Is he back trading on live now?
He is, yeah. And you know what? He seems much more focused.
Does he?
Yeah. I mean, I think it was good that he took the break for the right reasons. He was getting burned out, and but he just can't help himself because people are writing to him all the time, and then he just gets sucked into not arguments, but kind of like arguments. People are.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's doing really well. He traded in April, I think 5 days or something, and it's up like 15% or like. So he's back to his old self. He's trading amazing. It's amazing. I enjoy watching him trade as well. He's also naked charts,
Yeah.
He analyzes it and draws his lines, what he needs, and it's brilliant. I mean, yesterday on the New York session, he took 4 or 5 losses in the Dow in a row, down £5,000, and then made it almost all back again later in the session.
Yeah.
He's just really good at not. That's why he wrote that book, that Best Loser Wins.
Yeah.
He's really good at not letting the losses get him down.
Yeah, nice, man. Does he just do London session?
Say again?
Does he just do London session, or does he do?
No, he does London and New York. He doesn't always stream all days. I think some days he does keeps one to himself, but he in general does London and New York Open.
Yeah.
Like an hour or two, depends if there's anything happening. If not, then sometimes he's just all like, okay, now he's had enough.
Yeah. Well, I have deleted this 15-minute. However, what I can see happening here, could we see a big drop of fake out with this next one? That's what I'm debating on, this wing back. Swoop entry. 15, 30. Where would it happen? It would be on this 15. I sort of want to see where this 15 closes.
You have a wingback on there, or?
I had it marked up for a wingback sell at the start, and then I've sort of gone off a different direction, but I mean, look at the pushing candle on that. Could we get this again? Could we get this? So I am debating there may be a winning back sell. I think you've had such a pushing candle, you would imagine you're probably going to have to retest some zones. But I mean, the 30's got 17 minutes left. Could the 30 flip from here? That's the question. Well, it did sort of here. I'm going to get in here, guys, a swoop entry. I'm in for a sell here, right? My stop's 27833. 278. I'll have to work this out because it's on a different thing. 160, that'll do. Okay, so I'm in for a sell here, guys, right? And straight into profit. Okay, so if this is, if the 30 is going to flip, it's going to be key where this 30, but even if the 30 closes bullish, I would imagine even if you want to drive, you should still come down for this bottom wick to then flip to push. I'm just not sure you can keep pushing like this. You've got no bottom wick here as well. These didn't break a low. However, this did break a significant low. So there is a lot of liquidity, and it's probably enough to get up and break the highs. But on the lower time frames, you still sort of get your pullbacks. But I think I'm happy to see if we are going to get this fake out with the next 15. So yeah, I'm in for a sell here. In for a sell.
Nice.
I'm up $77 at the moment. Especially, I mean, if this 30 flips, fantastic. But if it doesn't and the 15 closes like this, in a weird way, I know you probably don't want it, but I want this 15 breakout here, because then if I get a fake out, how confident now would I feel that actually we're coming down to fill the rest of the range? I'll take another entry.
You still got the sell stop on?
I've still got my sell stop on.
So that's below the current 15, right?
Current 15, but if this 15, I don't know whether I'm going to keep it on. If this 15 closes like this, because you could also, you technically broke out to the upside. You had another breakout. But why did we close bearish here? Why did we do that? The next 15 could easily come down, tap, and flip. Do you know what I mean? What I'm expecting or hoping for is a complete fake out to the downside. And then I would take another entry. But so it's up to you whether you keep that sell stop on or not. I do still think you need to tap this before driving up. They all do it. See how you broke above here? And then you pull back to this level, and then you went to here. Well, we've came straight up to here. And the only time we've done that is here. And what happened next is we came all the way back down. So, yeah. We're up $118 at the moment. I'm going to bring my stops into the high. Got my stops in. Thirty's got no bottom wick. What are you gonna do, 30? Because the 30 hasn't broke out yet. There's a range here on the 30s, and the previous 30 is still respecting. And then all the next 30s, what they do is they all come back to at least this level, at least. So that's what my chain of thought was. Well, if the 30 does flip, it's going to come to here at least. Do I keep this on if this 30 flips? To be honest, I don't think it'll let me keep on. Because that's a 10 lot on this account. I don't think it'll let me. I think I'd rather a fake out. If I get a 15 close below here, I think I'd look for another entry. A lovely trade though.
Yeah, that's a good one, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna take $100 out. Okay, so I've took $100 out. I've gone risk free. Let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens. I've still got this sell stop on, but it's because I do figure we're going to get this fake out. But it'd be worth just deleting and then putting it back on. I'm going to delete that. I've deleted my sell stop. I'll wait for a 15 close below for another entry. If we close below. If we flip back up to the upside now, we're probably just wrong. Or we're too early. So the whole move's going to happen, but we're too early. It'd be the next 30. Because there is a bit of a gap where the 30 can fill. So you could squeeze a 30 in this area into here. And then look what the next 30 does. Comes up, top wick, and then flips. So we could be a candle too early if it doesn't play out. But look at the 15. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Tell you what, beautiful entry though.
Yeah, that was good.
Beautiful.
I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to lock myself out.
That's it. You lock yourself out.
Before I trade when I shouldn't be trading.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm on tomorrow or Thursday, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I will be on Friday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I'll be back on Friday definitely. So we will see. We will see. Look at this now. What a beautiful entry. But yeah, I'll catch you later then, Andrea.
Yeah, man. I will go for a walk.
Ooh, nice walk.
That kind of thing. Yeah. Cool, man. Have a good day, and yeah, that's an awesome trade.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll catch you next time.
All right.
See you later, Andrea. Bye. Well, we've got another win for the stream, guys. On 85 wins now. Logbook wise, March, April, May. I thought we had a trade in May. We had a trade the other day for May. Have I put it in April? I haven't put it on yet. What's that? I'll sort the logbook out. I haven't put my trade on from the other day for May. Come on, nice 15-minute close below. That's what we don't want. We just don't want the 15 breaking above. Yeah, that's what we don't want. But look at the entry on that, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, this is what we didn't. This is why I deleted this buy stop. Sorry, sell stop, because we would have been activated now. Okay, and you imagine if this 5 closes back above, and the 15 closes respecting. Okay, and the 30 breaks out. I mean, there is another minor level here, but still, you can pop back up. So that's why we deleted it. We just wait for a 15-minute bearish close back into the range, and then we'll wait for a top wick. So if we can get a 15 close back below here, and then a top wick, where would we want the top wick? So if we can 15-minute bearish close, if I can get a top wick to around this level, we'll have another sell stop, and the same level as prior, basically. Let's see if we can pull back to that, and then we'll have a sell stop underneath, another one. Yawn. But the 15 ideally needs to close below this level. Yeah, 15 needs to close below there, ideally. Oh, good. What we like. We like. Need this pullback, guys. Need this pullback. The more pushes down, the least of the pullback we need. So we're up another $75 at the minute. Don't go without us. We also don't want price to tap this yet. That's our advantage point. 4 minutes left. Looks like it's going to tap this. See, the thing I'm worried about is if you look at the 30s when they close respecting here. So we close respecting here. The 30 then closed here, and then we broke the high again. That's what we don't want. Okay. We want a 30 respecting. Straight back down, straight back down. That's ideally what we want. This is what I'm saying in regards to the top wick. I need to rule out this. So if we get a 30 bearish close, we need to rule out this big push. So we're going to have to wait for a pullback. If price goes and drops without us, it drops without us. You know, we're in on the first trade anyway. Where this has gone now, we could probably just get a pullback to that. No, yeah. Oh, look at that bump. Come on, don't tap it. So we're not there yet. It's a bit of a tricky one because we are going to have to sort of go risk free here. But the good thing is if we go risk free, because we would have to take it from that, wouldn't we? It might not come back. So this is the hour closing, isn't it? So you closing. So that means the hour would be closing respecting, which is nice. 2 still got another hour. 3 again has got another hour. I'm just a bit worried with the 2 and the 3 because it hasn't filled ranges. The 4, you could argue that the 4 is still respecting. Let's see what happens. But we do have an advantage point here. So price has to open how we want it. So price, pull back, tap previous support, sell stop underneath, take partial move to break even. Hopefully we'll continue down to fill the rest of the range at 27686. But we have to go risk free here because you can easily reject here and come straight back up. One minute left. Gotta wait for this pullback, guys. Okay. Stops can be pretty tight as well on this, to be honest. The stops could be the high of the wick. So however big this pullback is, you could just have stops at the wick, or you could just go stops at the high. Previous 15. Okay, so here's the close. I need to retest this level. And we'll have sell stops underneath. That's a 5. Come on, get up there, stand by. Come on, don't. Just come and tap here. And then. Just stay. Oh, we're nearly there. Did we tap it? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have a sell stop underneath. I've got a sell stop underneath. My stop is 27783. Stop. I just hope this is the right size. If the 5 closes bullish, we might have to delete this. Because if the 5 closes bullish, the next 5 could easily come down bottom wick and take us up. So we might have to wait for a 5 close. So this 5 has to flip technically. Okay, has to flip. So we've tapped our zone now, definitely. So I'm happy with that pullback. So if we do flip now, there's nowhere else to go apart from 27753. Yeah. So let's see. Lovely pullback this. If we close bullish, we'll delete and then the first 5 bearish close in around these levels will retake the 5. Okay, but remember, we can shoot straight back up now. This is what, like this, look at this. This is why we wait. Discipline. We've talked about $80 on the market so far. Can we flip? Look at the bearish close on the 30. I don't think we can drive up without tapping this. At least. We could come back up to here for a retest. So the only times we've closed bearish on the 30 here is here, 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 here. These dropped down, drove down. This one came down to here, which we haven't tapped yet. So we haven't tapped that level. We've closed bearish. But you then pump up, close bullish, and then bearish back down. So it's going to be interesting what this 30 does, really. But prices never drove up without tapping this level. 27753. That's the only date we've got. Yeah, so I mean the 5's pulled away lovely. So you could potentially keep the sell stop on now off the 50 and the 30, because if we are bullish and we're going to keep pushing, the 5 shouldn't come down, activate, and then flip. Right? I think what will happen is you'll probably get a bearish close, and then we'll start building our way down, and that's fine. That. What is this level here? I mean, you could come back up to here and bloody tap this here, then reject. I want to move my stops back. It'd only be $15 loss to there. So we might come back here, guys. Might come back to this level and then reject. Okay. Or we don't, but we might. Come on, flip. Come on, flip. Look at that pump up. Wow. It's in another rejection area here. I've got no bottom wick. Previous 5 broke. You could reject from here, you know. Way of getting that on there now. I'm not ready for that. Yeah, this is a rejection. There is a potential wing back sell here, but just not. Maybe if the 3 can. Kind of a push. We're trying to work out whether we're going to reject from here, basically. That's what we're doing. I've still got my sell stops underneath. No bottom wick on this 5. This 5's closing heavily published though. Yeah, there is a rejection area here at 27801, which I'm debating on getting on. Or is this the rejection what we've had? I mean, if this 5 can get up to it. But if we're coming up, are we coming up to break the high? Not mess about. Oh, look at this now. Look at this, 15 seconds, let's have a go. Do we wait for the... Get a top wick here, might get a swoop entry on. Top wick, go on, go on, go on, go on. Got a sell stop. Got a sell stop underneath. Swoop entry this though, right? So it's low risk basically. Sell stop. Stops would just be the high. 27820. It's basically betting that the 5's gonna flip. $50. $50. Let's see if this one is gonna flip. Swoop entry. $50 risk on it. Okay, I've got another sell stop underneath. See if this 5. If this 5 doesn't, there's 4 minutes left of this 5. Brand new 5 candle. Oh, the 3 doesn't look like it's going to do it, to be honest with you. Oh, no, there's one. Oh, guys, I think I'm going to get in here for another entry. Get up there. Bit further. So this is where we can reject from. Got lines all over the place here. Still got sell stops underneath this one. See if the one's going to flip. Seven minutes left of this one. Where can this one go? That is the question. Look at that portion. This is going to be key. 17 minutes left. 15. Ooh. Gonna break the high. Yeah, I'm out on that. So that's gone. So we took about $80 from it. So I'll get that on the logbook. Where's this going now though? The only next place to go now is here, which is 27819. Let's see if we can get a pop up to that. So I will be taking this, guys, if we do put 278. Come on, get up there. Come on. Wow. Nearly there. Nearly there. Come on. Come on, don't do this to me. So we're going to delete this one. So far it's closed heavily bullish. We're going to get rid of this. Get rid of this. We might as well get rid of this. Let's see if we can get up to here. This is what I said about the 30. Was it the 30, the 15? I'm interested where this 30 lands. This 30 can come and tap this. $15 closed bullish. Broke out as well. Ideally I want this 15 to push up first and then flip. Oh! So the first of the fifth we made $568, and then no, we didn't. 180 plus 120. 182 plus 128 on the first. $310 we made on the first. I need to put on the logbook. Come on, push up first. Price can push up to here first, guys. I can't remember the time. I'll just put in that. Pair was nice. Can't remember what we had. I think it was 150. I'll have to go back over these. 320, and then today took $80. Just missed us that. Just missed us. Not ideal. See what the 5 does. If the 5 closes bearish and I get a nice top wick, the next 5 I might look to get in. I'm just keeping this on for now because I need to put that on the logbook. Oh, lovely trade. See what the 5 does. Be nice if the next 5 could break the high and then flip. The issue we've got is we've never rejected from where we are now. There we go, there's a flip back up. Get up there. Get up there. So the 5 is closing. If I can get a top wick to the body, I'll have a sell stop on. Like that. So I'm going to have a sell stop underneath the 5 now. Stops are 2783. Stop. Stops 27833. That's what I've got. Where can we come down to though? This is the question. We could really drop here. Gotta come down to this level. Yeah, I'd like that getting tapped. To be honest though. Broke out again. Lovely push this. This is what we want. Now if this 5, 8 minutes left to the 15. The 15's broke out though. To upside. That 30 is disgusting. Where's this 30 going to close? The next 30 is going to be vital. Because ideally what we want is we want to fake out back in. That's what we're after. All bearish to then continue to the downside. That's what we're after. If this 30 closes like this, it means we are breaking out and probably looks like we're coming home. I mean, if we pop up, I am interested in the swing back sell still at 27819. Which we haven't tapped yet. 5's closed bullish. So that was a 3. 5. 3's closed bullish. 5 hasn't closed as of yet. If we get a bullish 5 close, we'll probably look to delete. I'm just trying to work out where take partial move to break even would be. Maybe here. Am I activated? Okay, now I've been activated. Let's see what happens. So I'm in, guys. I'm in for a sell. Okay. The same story, really, down to these levels. But I just don't know how high we need to go first before coming down. And this, we might not drop it until the 30 closes, which is in 6 minutes. So we might not actually drop until the 30 closes, and then we get that. Well, this will be my take partial move to break even. We might need to tap this though, which is a bit. I will look at taking another entry at 27820. But we really don't want this 5 closing bullish, ideally. "15 seconds. We're bearish on the 3. Okay, we close bullish on the 5. Do we get out? It's back. Alright, Lee, how you doing, mate? How's things? How's things, geezer? Yeah, here we go. So I would like another entry on here. I might not be able to put it on this account. Got lines all over here, haven't I? Let's get rid of this one. Yeah, man. It didn't give us a chance to get out. So this 5, we would have got out on this 5. But it's opened up. Give us a nice top weight, broke the high. So if this flips now, it's actually got a good chance that you're going to stay bearish. So I probably wouldn't get out of it. Close to getting this second entry on though, guys. Journal. Yeah, I need to put that trade on. So this is our previous trade. Lovely trade. We took $70, nearly $80 from it. Got stopped at break even then. And then we've got a sell stop underneath the 5. Good, mate. How are you getting on? Are you trading? Are you doing well? Ooh. Last month was a difficult month trading wise. However, we're still up. Now, I was up $669 on stream, which is lovely. So still 100% win rate on the monthlies, which is really nice. Now trading lives, nice, man. Nice, nice, nice. Only a matter of time, Lee. The only people it doesn't work for is the people who give up. That's it. People who give up. Wow, breaking out on the 5 here. I don't actually think it'll let me put another entry on here on this account. Yeah, man. Be back in a minute, guys. Just do this. I'm back. It hasn't tapped that level, has it? I mean, if we get a 5 bearish close, fantastic. Nice rejection from that zone. But this is the 30. Yeah, so this is the 30 then closing. Now you've got to understand the 30's actually broke out. It's broke above all these levels. So you do get a 30 close there, 30 close there, and then where you can drop through the floor. But you also had a 30 close here where you closed small bearish and then you continued. So this is the little issue we've got. What we could potentially do, there's an area here where you can reject from. $15 closed bearish, no top wick. Didn't close back in any ranges on the 15, but we did close bearish. So I'm not sure whether we're just going to do this, guys, which we might do. We haven't tapped our level yet. Don't think I would pop down first. Get rid of this. Source being activated. Now if the 30 is going to plummet, if it is, we should be coming down to at least this level. The 30, I just don't like where this 30 is closed, but I know you can then hugely drop with a new 30. So I think this would have to be able to take partial, or definitely take partial. This could be able to go risk free. Probably just going to leave this, guys. Let this rock for the rest of the day. Second entry, you could take the second entry here. If you do pop up, you could take this, and you'd only need a sweet spot there to get out of the trade if you didn't like it at that point. But yeah, this is probably going to be either stops, but you should still reject from round here. tap that level now. Hey, what we like? 15. Okay, this is what I've got. This is me take partial move to break even. If I come up, I will take another entry. Okay. And if we pull back to this level, you could probably go close this and go risk free on this one. You took the risk off the table. And this will be my take partial move to break even. My overall TP is that level at 27686. Okay, if we start getting closures back below these levels, there's probably nowhere else to go apart from to fill the rest of this range. So that's what you could look at also. And we're up to $60 at the minute. While we wait, I'm going to August, get this first trade on May, which was the 5th. 26. What time was this? 08:30. Nah, that was my risk. Back sell. What was it off? 15. Perfect. 7, 8. Stop somewhere. Pips on. But yeah, right guys, I'm going to leave you with it. Hopefully this will play out lovely, and then yeah, we'll go. I don't think I'm on tomorrow, bloody Thursday, unfortunately, but Friday I'll definitely be on. All right, that's all you need. One trade a week. That's all you need, right? One trade a week is all you need. Or 2 trades a week, or whatever. You don't need much trades. Like last week, we only took 1 trade and we were up a lot. Okay. So have a fantastic day, and I will see you on Friday potentially. Catch you later. Toodaloo.